thinking of his options.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back to day 2 of YCS Prague 2017. We made it to the top cut.
We are in the top cut.
We are. So, yeah, I have our usual little tradition, if you can see these on the stream. This is the entire of the remaining player base. So from 1,399 players, we have just 32 remaining, and here's all of the names and all the decks that they are playing as well. So, first things first, there are so many different types of Zodiac. We might not have got them all of the categories, but we will try and get there. So let's take a look at the stats tool now. So just before the top cut, we had this was the breakdown of decks. So what do you guys think about this?
Well, I think it's actually quite impressive that Paleozoic, which was the second most played deck, dropped drastically, and the 60-card Paleozoic, which was kind of low, is actually overcome that. So they are going successful, and I think they will be the same in the top. Let's see.
Yeah, so obviously the super exciting part that everyone's going to want a screenshot of is coming up next, which is...
Yeah.
Here is the top cut. So this is pretty weird. Now, there is so many different types of these decks, of like the Zodiacs, and we've got these weird Shiranui Lightsworn decks that are going on. That it's kind of hard to categorize all of them because they're just playing a bunch of different engines. As we get towards closer down to the top 8, hopefully we can really try and pick. We need to think of a name for that deck.
It's Shiranui.
Well, it's Shiranui, Lightsworn,
It's Zombie Lightsworn.
Zombies.
It's Zombie Lightsworn.
But there's some that aren't playing the Shiranui bit, and some are playing Lightsworns, but with zombies and not Shiranui. And
so that's Lightsworn Zombies. Zombie Lightsworn.
Yeah,
that's it.
It's all a bit weird. Anyway, we will come up with something, because we also have Lightsworn without it. Anyway. So Zodiac's at the top.
Yeah,
that's as expected. The Infernoid variant seems to be the best one here.
Kind of unexpected because we didn't see too many represented in the previous meta breakdowns, so the players actually were successful with it.
Yeah, and then the 60-card Paleozoic deck.
Might be
6 of them out of 10.
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah.
That is a pretty smashing conversion rate there.
As you said, my mates. So
your mates, Marcello's mates. There's 6 of them. Obviously, you have more than 6 friends, but 6 friends that are playing here.
All 6 of Marcello's friends are here
in the top cut. Yeah. So there are 2 other decks which I'll kind of scroll through all of these later on. But for now, let's get over to our top 32 match here in YCS Prague. Okay. So we have Themis. We always call him Themis.
Yeah, he calls himself Themis as well. So.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a very strange French name. How would you pronounce that?
Enguerran.
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 That sounds about right.
Enguerran.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's actually a Paleozoic mirror match, and we actually get to see the 2 different versions that topped. Because Themis is one of the guys playing, as you can see, the 60-card Paleozoic deck with backchecks.
Yeah.
And Enguerran is playing more of a traditional build.
Yeah.
In this particular matchup, I think Themis has a little bit of a hedge, because when the Paleozoic mirror match is all about having Paleozoic in grave. Okay, and whenever your opponent is going to activate a trap, you're going to get back into the field of Paleozoic. And if you can resolve a grass look screener, that's really good in the mirror match.
Yeah, very, very good, especially in the top 32. That's what you want. So just looking a bit more into these decks here that we've got in the top 32. So the Shiranui and the Lightsworns and all that stuff. The reason there's so much confusion. So like there's one guy playing Shiranui plus Zoo. There's one guy playing Shiranui plus Zoo plus Shadow. There's one guy playing just Shiranui. From the Lightsworn one, I think there's one guy playing Lightsworn, Shiranui, and the other zombies. It's just that they're nowhere near the same deck, so it's very hard to categorize than when they're all various different versions of Shiranui that we've not really seen before. But other than that, it is a lot of 60 card Zoo Infernoids, Zodiac.
You can actually see there are a lot of 60 card decks in this top. I think this more than half of it.
Yeah, let me count them up really quick.
Yeah. Plus the Lightrum, maybe if they
yeah,
if true, so that's
true,
like
yeah.
17 of them.
Yeah, so 13 are one of our like 60 card decks that we've defined as the 60 card decks. Plus the couple Shiranuis.
Lightrum, so that's half of the top card 60 card decks.
Yeah,
that would be interesting to see.
That's pretty strange.
And yeah, both players open with Pot of Desires. Seems fair.
Themis setting 5. I mean, the last time that the major ones that we ever saw where you'd see 5 set is hat format and anybody playing Tellarknights.
Yeah. So Paleozoics are really important, and we can see Enguerran having 4 of them. So that's really good. We'll see if Themis has a good response to this.
That's a lot of back rows.
It is. This is definitely not a quick game.
And Enguerran, just to make note, because on his deck list in KTS, everything that we're running with the tournament, he wants to highlight that he is the best in very big capital letters.
Yeah. So quite a brave move from Themis, because if Olenoides sees a Paleozoic there, he's kind of in trouble, but it does get the dimensional barrier, and that's quite good.
Yeah, so this is the first time that we've had a Paleozoic mirror on stream, I think. For those of you who haven't seen this before, we are in for a long ride. It's a very, very lengthy matchup.
It is. So we're seeing a few chains. And as I said, the Olenoides isn't that good when you just randomly eats 5 back rows, because that's what happened. He eats a Paleozoic, and now if he can't play any other traps, Themis is going to get more Paleozoics on field.
Yeah.
Wow, that's strange.
Yeah, Marcello, can you walk us through how the chains work between 2 players playing Paleozoics? About them being able to block each other's.
So basically, the Paleozoics affecting Grave are once per turn. And they have to be chained directly to the trap card. So if anything happens before a trap, like after the trap card activation, you can't summon it. So when a player activates a trap card, he has to pass priority to the other player to respond. And if you have a Paleozoic in graveyard, then you can actually summon it before your opponent can chain their own copies. So that's why they are really good in the mirror match. The one who gets the most in graveyard first actually wins the game.
Yeah. So if Enguerran here plays his Olenoides, for example, then Themis can then chain his one from graveyard before Enguerran has a chance to do that.
Okay. A lot of chains right now. And it's actually quite surprising that Themis decides to chain the Dinomischus into a trap card. So he just wants to get the Paleozoic banished. And so the chain now is going to resolve. Pikaia is going to draw 2 cards. And yeah.
Big chain. So just for those
that's banished, yeah. Okay.
A few different big names that are in the tournament still here. So we have Andrea Zanotti, I'm sure we've had him before. Billy Brake. Jordan Gallagher is the first ever Scottish player to top a YCS. He's against Billy Brake right now, so
we might not see him later.
Daniela Stella, Simona Falanga,
Joshua Schmidt.
Yeah, Joshua Schmidt.
Stefano Memoli. We have a lot of.
Yeah, Samir Bachar. Alessandro Longo. Dominic Nivens. Jawad, very good UK player. Alpai. The list's just going on. I mean, there are so many good players in this top cut.
Yeah.
It feels like YCS Bochum when the top 4 were like you, Joshua, Billy, and Eugen. Yeah, like what the.
Yeah, that was literally like the best of 4 you can probably get.
Yeah. At least on this continent.
Yeah.
Using mostly players from this continent.
Dominic Nivens was I think he was one of the only ones that was completely undefeated, wasn't
He was going into like round 10.
he? Yeah. Did he lose in round
No,
10?
I think he.
I can't remember.
No, Dominic Nivens, I think he's. Yeah, not in the first places. I think he's like 15, if I can remember correctly.
Okay.
Because I believe he's playing against Stefano Memoli when I saw the bracket.
Yes, he is.
He is.
So yeah, he's number 15 on the.
Yep. Zodiac, pure Zodiac plus the Lunar Light combo
Yeah.
against Paleozoic.
Mhm. Okay, so as we said, the mirror match is all about trap cards, of course. They all play minimum of 30, yeah, so.
I mean, this matchup is just such a grind game.
It really is.
There's nothing explosive happening. There's never anything explosive happening between
Yeah,
the Paleozoic mirror.
it's usually, game one is usually, I mean, outside of the grass look screener, either one of the shoe open as swap frog, or yeah, the game just goes on, and no one did, so this
Yeah.
is gonna be a grind game.
Yeah. I think it's actually a really, really skillful matchup.
It is. It's actually quite skillful. So Tamis right now is a little bit behind in terms of cards.
Yeah.
He he decides to attack the dupe. Yeah, he has to attack the dupe. Never mind, because of its effect. And that's gonna give him a swap frog.
Who do you think's ahead here?
Right now, Enguerran.
It's a nice board.
Yeah, the thing is that when you're ahead on board, the only way for your opponent to disrupt it is use traps, and
Yeah.
then you get even more paleo backs.
Yeah.
So the one who usually gets the board first, he gets to keep it. So the thing is pretty straightforward right now. Okay, Marella is used. That's a really good card, but again, enables his opponent Paleozoics. And something worth noticing is that neither of the two are playing maining Dark Holes and Regeki, so we're not gonna see huge board wipes right after the Paleozoics. But it's so, of course, always good to play around those. You never know. That's the way you can lose the game, actually, and we are probably gonna see that in game 2 and 3. Those big board wipes on a field of Paleozoics.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lost Wind, it's the grave.
What are these guys looking for here then? Do they just want more of their own trap cards, or what are they
Yeah,
looking
right
for
now,
to try and get ahead?
Tamis is actually the one dictating the pace. So he's the one using more cards than you can see because he has the fewer cards right now.
Yeah.
And he set up a really good field with a lot of, like, a really good grave with a lot of Paleozoics and still the Lost Wind.
Yeah.
Because basically, when your opponent doesn't have that many Paleozoics, you're able to clear the graveyard like he did. And now you can summon your own Paleozoics. That's what he's actually trying to do.
Now these two aren't completely identical.
What?
The
two
two
lists,
decks.
yeah,
the
what-
two
what
lists.
No. They're definitely really different because one is playing 42 cards and Tamis is playing 60 cards, so there is at least an 18 card difference. And yeah, the main difference is on the spell zone because the Grass Look Screener and the Card of Demise are not in the best deck, if I can call it that, Enguerran. So it's probably easier.
The best deck.
The best deck. Okay. Gonna see another backjack.
What's Themis looking for?
Probably Dimensional Barrier. anything that entirely stops the next turn. Because right now he doesn't have much. He only has a card in his hand. That doesn't actually help because he's a Mirror Force.
Yeah.
As soon as we start seeing toads appear, that's when we know that bad
Yeah,
things
the
are
game
happening.
is about to
No, great
change.
things are happening.
Mm.
Totally awesome things are happening.
Yeah.
Never going to get tired of that.
It is a frog with an apple on its head.
Yeah.
It's very, very cool.
It's totally awesome. Dude.
Yes.
There is a discussion about what fruit is in Totally Awesome Head. Because even though the apple is actually the lucky charm for a lot of players, I personally believe it's orange.
It
If
does
you
look
ask
like
me.
an orange.
But yeah, still,
Really?
yeah,
No.
It does.
it does, it does.
No.
There are forums devoted to this.
Yeah.
Is there?
I'm on the orange side, so.
So Dupe Frog, Grass, and Strike are the top 3 cards of his deck right now.
Yeah. So, quite unfortunate. He can't use any of those with Backjack. But the last look screener is pretty good for later on, but I think Themis is almost done.
It does kind of look like an orange.
It does,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I know.
But it also could be an apple.
Could be an apple. Could be a peach.
Could also be a
Oh, it
peach,
could
but
be a
yeah.
peach, yeah.
So we never know.
I think I need to have some serious internal discussions about this.
Yeah.
We need to release an article on what fruit is on the head of...
Call an emergency
Totally
meeting
awesome.
on Monday.
yeah, I'm going to call an emergency meeting.
Okay, so now we finally see the first opening of the match, because Enguerran is unable to go into a few XYZs. So Opabinia is quite good if he has another monster, because otherwise he's not really able to summon, because he's gonna let his opponent chain his own traps.
Yeah.
Does he have a monster in hand at the moment? Swap or?
Swap.
Yeah,
Wow.
swap.
He has a swap.
That's
There's
so
swap
good.
and strike.
Yeah, because he added it from the Dupe Frog, I believe, so
Yeah.
that's why he's going for this play. Looks pretty tough for Themis. Because now he can just Olenoid this back row, force a Paleozoic, but it doesn't really matter because now he can normal summon Swap Prog, goes for his Totally Awesome plays, and Totally Awesome is pretty good against one card in hand and no field.
One would say that it is.
Yeah. Debatable, I guess. Not really.
Totally debatable.
Oh dear. Okay, so movement has
Yep.
been detected on the feature match area. Why wouldn't he have set Lost Wind when Opabino was summoned?
I forgot. Probably forgot. There is no actual reason to. So yeah.
Somebody in chat just posted, "You should totally stop with these puns."
I think we totally shouldn't. But that's just me.
Okay, wow. So, okay, someone's added a new thing to the table that it's a tangerine, not orange.
Tangerine?
Yeah, it would make sense that it's a tangerine.
Serious questions being asked here on the Yugo live stream.
Yeah.
We want the answers.
Everybody, I just got back from YCS Prague and we need to have a meeting.
One of the members of our tech team
Okay.
seems to be taking a nap, and
No,
another
he
one
does.
of them has decided to take a picture. It was
Yeah,
very funny.
he's asleep.
What's going on with Opabino?
I think there's some confusion going on with this Lost Wind.
Oh, maybe he's asking if the Lost Wind is mandatory, but it isn't, so.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, it's definitely not mandatory, so. Is it? I'm pretty sure it's not.
Let me double check.
Bring it up on the screen there so we can all learn together.
Yeah, it's not. So yeah, and
Yeah, you can't
just a
say
little
it's-
bit of double check. Maybe he had the card in a different language, but he's also playing Lost Wind, so I'm pretty sure he knew. So you want to be sure, of course, because you're in the top cut.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I can tell you, I've been in top cuts before, and I still ask questions to judges. You know, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how well you
Yep.
think you know a deck. You should still clarify sometimes.
okay, so Jackback is used just to send the dupe. I believe now he's gonna get the grass look screener,
Yeah,
trying to force totally awesome with the Lost Wind, and then hope for the
Baz,
best.
100% forcing it.
Yeah, and hope for the best with the grass. Yeah, Toad is obviously gonna negate it. Just has to think which one. Okay. I believe he still gets it, because yeah, doesn't matter if he goes banished, he still gets it. Okay, and now
Interestingly, then it won't be banished when
yeah, exactly,
it
it won't be
gets-
banished, but yeah.
Summon Falanga wins game 1 on the second feature match table.
Yeah, not surprisingly. I know that Daniele was actually making 3 copies of Flying Sea, and that's not actually a good card against Metal Foes for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. It shouldn't mill too much, but
It's a
it's
reasonable amount still,
yeah,
you
because
think?
he used. I know they both used this art, so never mind. It's still a really good amount of cards.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. He does need a lot of good meals, like back check, maybe another Ronin, few
Okay, that's a
Paleozoics.
lot of cards.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of cards. Because if they both use the Zari, it's around 20 at least, and that's what it looks like, 21, 22.
Okay, so
Let's see. That's good. That's really good.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, that's a pretty good mill.
that's all he could meal. Like there was nothing else in his deck.
Yeah.
So it's pretty hard for him, but he might have a little chance here.
Wow, that is a lot of cards. I mean, he has his Ronin Totem now. He has the Backjack as well.
Yeah, he is.
Back even.
It's kind of a weird format where you want your graveyard to be much bigger than your deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone in chat is now like, I want to know what the fruit is.
Do a poll.
I will find out.
Do a poll. Set one up.
Should we set one up?
Yeah, set up a poll. Let's do it.
Okay, so Themis is trying to have an opening.
Orange was the other one.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Let's find
Let's
out
have a
what it
poll.
is. Let's find out. Okay, you guys tell us what's
If you're over in the Twitch chat, tell us what's on
On top of
on
Totally
top
Awesome
Totally
Head.
Awesome Head. Yeah.
yeah. I posted the poll in the chat. You can tell us what is it? What is it? Let's be definitive here. Tell us what it is. Obviously, they're not going to understand why I just randomly posted a poll in the middle of the match
It's going to be
until like 3 minutes later. But
yeah.
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 Like, we gotta know, guys. Okay,
We have
gotta-
to know.
We have to know.
Like it's a burning question. I didn't sleep last night because I was thinking about this.
Yeah, the theory
Like, I'm
of
so
large numbers.
tired.
The theory of large numbers is that as long as you all vote, then we'll be right. Whatever you guys decide will be correct. So just do it. Let's do it. We'll see what happens.
Even people that aren't watching right now, like post the link to people that you know
Yeah.
on social media.
Yeah.
And we'll just see.
We have to know.
And we'll say it at the end of this round.
Yeah.
We'll say.
Yeah. I just looked immediately. It's pretty close.
We'll
Anyway,
see,
let's
we'll see.
let's leave it there. We'll
Yeah, we'll
leave
keep it
we'll
for
leave
the
that
end of the round. Yeah.
We'll leave
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so looks just like it was before.
Yeah.
So same field, but much better for Enguerran.
We got to see which one of these toads is going to get their lawyer involved.
Yeah.
Themis is definitely going to need a lawyer. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, that's
Blatant.
That's a lot.
Blatant.
Yeah.
I think he's calling it a day.
Yeah, he's calling
yeah,
it a day
yeah,
there.
yeah.
He's
Let's,
calling it a
yeah,
day,
let's
yeah.
leave it there.
Going into game 2. Now, what do you side in the mirror?
Okay, so I know Themis particularly was actually preparing a lot for the mirror, and he does. He has 3 copies of Twin Twisters and 3 copies of Wire Trap, a card we haven't seen in a while, which is of course great because it shuffles back any Paleozoic, so you're not going to see that for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
And the Twin Twisters are actually quite relevant in this deck because you can discard the backjacks, so that's another utility for it. Or even if you just discard a Paleozoic, it's actually pretty relevant in the mirror match.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see that, and depending on how many cards you want to side in, the mushroom mole I was talking about, Dark Holes and Regeki. On the other end, for Enguerran, we have not as much. We still have the 2 copies of Twin Twisters and Dark Hole, but that's about it, honestly, because I can see Chain Disappearance possibly coming in for the Swap Prog and Ronin Toad in, but it's also not that great because it enables your opponent Paleozoics, so we'll see if he wants to go for that.
I was just looking at Enguerran's deck list here, and I just caught his handwriting here, and I thought that Dark Hole said "don't hate," which is the best advice.
Oh right, that's true. It's actually written in a really similar way.
Yeah. It's very cool handwriting.
Yeah.
Something else about his deck list is that it's color coded.
Yeah,
It
So
is.
his monster zones are colored by the monsters, spells, etc.
Yeah,
But spells aren't actually that color.
kind of.
The way that I found out that I was colorblind was that I had an argument with everybody for the last 15 years that spell cards are blue.
They're not blue.
To me, they're blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I used to argue this constantly, that they were blue, and everybody would tell me that they were green. And also the fact that I thought my friend's cat was green, because that's what that type of cat always looked like to me.
Right.
Okay.
So, the more you know.
Yeah, the more you know.
It's just really interesting.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, world changed.
Yeah, I bet. As soon as you find out that you're colorblind, it's kind of like, whoa. I now understand why people have been telling me this.
Yeah.
This
I used to get proper heated arguments as well.
Yeah, I bet. Well, it's, what you've seen the whole of your life is correct to you, I guess. I guess the best player won.
Yeah. He's asking for something. I don't know.
Don't know what he wants.
He's just asking, do I just go get the trophy now? Or
Yeah.
Imagine if he
I'm
actually
the
asked
best.
that.
oh, I think Themis' response would be a little bit different than indifference.
I
Yeah.
guess so.
Yeah. I think this is probably the most votes we've ever had
On
on
a
poll?
on a poll.
Yeah.
I did just tell everybody to post it on social
Yeah,
media.
everyone, post it. Post it out.
Post
Post
it
it
on
out.
social media. We want to know what fruit that is.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to post it into our internal chat. So that all the staff can vote.
Okay, let's see these ends. Enguerran doesn't seem to have that much going on. He has Duke Frog, Ronin Toadin, Breakthrough Skill, and Leon Cholia, all pretty subpower cards. So, Tammy's hand on the other end is quite good.
Uh-huh.
You-
I'll bring up Themis' hand.
Let's
Oh,
see.
that's a lot of traps.
That is a lot
And
of
that's what
traps.
you want to actually
It's,
do.
it's
Yeah.
almost essentially the exact same hand he started with last game, apart from that D
Yeah.
barrier.
Oh, Morella as well.
Marella is the
big.
key
Oh, yeah.
card, yeah.
That's big.
That's one of the best cards in the mirror
And the
match.
Fiend's griefing as well.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can put back. Is Fiend griefing just monsters?
Yeah, just monster,
Ah,
unfortunately.
okay.
But yeah.
If it was trap cards, that would make this matchup crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though, to be fair, they can chain the same one you target with Fiend Griefing anyway to Fiend Griefing, but yeah, you would have some interactions. Marella definitely used on a Paleozoic. You want to have as many as possible in grave. And let's see, he does have an Olenoides as well, which is really good.
Yeah, very, very good.
Just got word that our second feature match is starting their game 3, so we unfortunately won't be seeing them.
Okay.
Nope.
A second pot of Desires for Themis, wow.
Whoa, that's a lot of cards.
Yeah.
That is a lot
I
of
guess you
cards.
can when you can
You
do
got
that
60
in
cards.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got 60 cards,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
Still, and I said this last time that I was on stream, but still, my favourite response ever to somebody checking what... if they were playing a Blue Eyes deck, my favourite response ever to played Pot of Desires, he basically got his friend to look at the cards that had been banished and said, "How bad is it?" And his friend just went, "How do you drive when you have no engine?"
That's not reassuring at all.
No, that is definitely not reassuring.
Okay, breakthrough skill. It's kind of a bait because, yeah. I'm not sure if Themis will actually fall for that. Yeah, now that Enguerran is actually just giving it to Themis, I wouldn't even bother. Like, becomes quite clear that it's actually a bait, in my opinion.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of suspicious, so. Yeah, and he doesn't. He chooses to chain the Paleozoic instead. Yeah, again, he tries to give it to him. Like,
You sure you don't want this?
yeah.
Please take it.
Okay, so attack
I'm sure
continues.
Enguerran is the best poker player.
Okay, I've never seen a card in defense position in a spell and trap zone before.
I have, but it's when I've been teaching people how to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. That's impressive.
Is it actually set, or is it just another pot with
No,
hand?
it's the
or-
lost win to just keep track that is going to be banished.
Oh, which
That's why
one's
they did.
which? Yep. I've got you.
Okay. You can choose to use the breakthrough skill engrave now to deny the frog from Totally Awesome. I believe he's gonna do that because then he has the Raigeki to also clear the board later on.
Yeah.
Ribbit.
Ribbit, ribbit.
No, he chooses to do over for Maxi instead.
Guess it's a good choice if you need cards.
Yeah, kind of. I still would have liked that because maybe he could have summoned his Swap Frog and then possibly bait some of Themis Trap to get him to summon more Paleozoics and then Raigeki for a full blowout because Themis can only add back a Ronin Toadin and you can't do that much with it.
Tennis just draw into a D barrier.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do randomly. This is actually quite funny. You can Liancholia, the Saris card, but you can't look at them. So you just have to go, I randomly picked this, and it could be a disaster, actually.
Yeah, I guess it could. That's like Ronin Totem or something.
Yeah. Or a jack, back jack
Let's see
even,
what it
like-
is. Oh,
Twin Twister,
Twisters.
okay.
Very uninteresting. That's an incredibly uninteresting.
But
Yeah.
for
hit.
Enguerran, it is the best that he could vote for.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Second chance to steal the Lost Wind.
I'm incredibly interested to see who wins between Jordan, our first ever Scottish top, and Billy Brake.
Yeah.
That
What?
would be a huge, huge deal for Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes.
A
Oh,
huge
yeah.
achievement.
Yeah. He just shows up, you know. They're gonna want their own YCS next. So yeah, I've already had quite a known Scottish YouTuber asking me when's it gonna be, when are we gonna have YCS Edinburgh?
I just have people asking me that daily.
Yeah. When Jordan beats Billy Break, that's when we'll have it.
You sure about that? Because
Don't make that promise.
Yeah, don't make that promise.
Yeah. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. So what's going on here, Marcello? We
So
have full 5 back rows from Themis here.
Yeah, so right now the fear engraving happens, so that's what's going on. And the Maxi from Enguerran was quite good. He did get some value and basically stops Themis from summoning Paleozoics, because that's gonna give your opponent a draw. He's just trying to test the water and see if there is any real back row.
Yeah. I love that. Any real back row,
Yeah.
implying there's like
Yeah, real, for
fake
real, I
back
mean, like Solemn Strike, anything that can stop him from going to the next Wizzy.
yeah.
So Dinomischus, Solemn Strike, and all those.
Yeah. Oh, no, I knew what you meant. I just love the saying.
Yeah, no, I was maybe explaining
Yeah.
to someone looking what I meant.
It's just a fun saying. It's been the same for years of Yu-Gi-Oh. That's, you know, is it a real back row?
Yeah.
Real isn't necessarily defined as like a good back row or anything. It's just, is
Yeah.
it good in that situation right now?
Exactly. And Canada Arcana is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I doubt Themis wants to special summon a Paleozoic. He does? Wow.
Wow.
Under Maxi. So that's. Did he forget that he's under Maxi? Yeah, he didn't get the draw. Enguerran should be drawing one. Yeah, they should catch it.
Yeah, I've just caught it now.
Yeah, let's see if they will get it. Yeah, I think. Yeah, he's getting it now, I think. He's touching his deck. Yeah, he's realizing it, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing happened, everything fine.
Well, he set the card that he drew.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he could. Because that was before the end phase, but let's
Yeah.
see what the judges rule.
Yeah. The chances are they would go back to when he.
Yes, doesn't
the
really
cards.
seem like a big change. It's only one card in hand, and that's
No.
what he's gonna
If,
set.
if anything, you should actually shuffle the face downs.
I mean, yeah. Oh no, they actually don't.
Maybe he just didn't set it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possible. Okay, so back into the game. Swap proc comes down. He added it from dupe, so no surprise there. It's gonna need the Ronin Totem. Wow, and this Canadian doesn't chain the Paleozoic? I'm confused. Why wouldn't Themis wants to chain the Paleozoic? We'll see.
Thank you all to your huge response to our straw poll so far.
Yeah. I think it's probably. It's actually real close right now, guys. You should be voting.
Yeah, vote.
It's important.
It's very important.
Okay, we are going to game 3.
Time is
So-
getting on.
Yeah,
I think
time is
they
getting
needed to just kind of understand that they should probably move into the next game just in case.
Yeah. So both players here, both kind of had a game where they were just in complete control.
Yeah.
Bunches of back row.
They just needed to put it together and disrupt their opponents before being able to go for an XYZ summon, but they both did it with fashion, so
Yeah.
that's fine. We'll see if now Enguerran decides to put in those chain disappearance. He actually
Yeah,
might.
maybe.
That could be interesting to see. He does have a few targets, to be honest, so it's reasonable.
It's nice to see that they're playing some Zodiac in the extra deck for when they steal.
Yeah,
steal
that's something we...
Zodiac monsters.
Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah, no, but today I think, yeah, but... We
Oh,
did...
the days meld into one, Machala.
Yeah, I know.
I don't remember sleeping.
Yeah, that wasn't much.
I feel like we've just been going at this for like 2 days
So-
straight.
Yeah, you can't overlay a Zodiac with the same name on top of each
Yeah.
other, can you?
That's...
But generally, aren't you using it to try and steal kind of like a Dryden or something like that?
It might happen, and that's why Tamiz is actually playing a Broad Bull as well.
Well, I noticed that he's playing a Broad Ball and
Yeah.
a Dryden, but over
But
here I
yeah,
can only
he's
see a
not. I
Dryden.
was about to say the same. Enguerran does not play a second Zodiac XYZ, and that's actually surprising. Maybe he didn't think about it, and I mean, it still comes up when you're just gonna steal a Whiptail or maybe a Through Blade.
Yeah.
I mean, he decided a second copy of Sky Cavalry Centauria was gonna be better, maybe against those Invoke decks, and
Yeah.
he's in the top cut, so.
Yeah.
Okay, he does draw the Twin Twister, so the opening is quite good. From
He's-
Enguerran, Marrella is an amazing card, we already saw it in game 2. And Twin Twister is definitely also a really good card in this matchup. Again, more back rows.
Wow.
Ooh.
Straight flush. Anyone.
Picaya is really good here, and because Picaya is just like a Morella, but it's a better one. It does let you put two Paleozoic in grave, and even though that's not that great against other matchups, it's really important in the mirror match.
Wow. Blind Twin Twisters here.
Yeah. Let's see what he gets. Sniper.
Do you remember when Full House was like a real card? It
Yeah.
was like a real threat.
A
in
real
hat form-
card.
Like in hat
Yeah.
format.
I remember who were playing Full House.
That
Yeah.
was terrifying, wasn't it? That was a terrifying time to be playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, it was terrifying when you're playing Fire Fist also, for example.
Yeah.
It was the typical opening with Fire Formation Tenki, then Tensu, and 2 to 3 back rows, and Tensu was just, Full House was just game.
Yeah.
You were left with Fire King Bear.
Yeah.
That's it.
I couldn't afford the Wolf Box at the time, so I was playing. I was playing the hat deck
Yeah.
with Full House.
So, taking their times.
That was so fun.
Yeah, it really was.
Not sure why, but...
They're just
Okay,
waiting for a
just been
judge.
told there's some
Yeah.
kind of judge call going on. Maybe we could see the side view for a second. Okay, yeah, all of our judges are disappeared. Okay, there seems to be some.
I'm not sure if
Heated discussion.
Yeah,
maybe there is something going on about rolling dice for the targets. I know that some players actually ask the opponent to do so because, you know, a card might be a little more bent because the rarity is different, and so it wants you to randomize it, and maybe that's what's going on, but
ah,
I
okay.
can't be sure.
Well, we'll certainly find out for you.
Yeah, I guess they don't seem too happy with each other at the moment.
No,
so.
bit of heated discussion going on. Certainly, Themis seems to be the more calmer of the two right now.
I'm pretty sure that's what's going on because I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else either, to be honest.
But it's also too late because he should have said right away when Twin Twister was played. Now that they did choose 2 cards, it's I can't see any way they're gonna allow him to roll a dice to choose
Yeah.
more.
Well, we'll bring the camera back to us for a few moments.
Yeah.
So wow, what's happened in this game so far? We've had 2 different games, both kind of played the same, where one
Yeah.
guy seemed to be way ahead the whole
That
time.
is The thing is that, as I said, unless one of the two opens Swap Prog, and no one did in these two games right now,
Yeah.
it's a long attrition war where they try to put Paleozoics in grave, then get rid of all the Paleozoics their
Yeah.
opponent has, and we saw that Raigeki wasn't even enough in game 2.
Yeah.
So
Okay, let's get back to the table. The proceeding here.
So
So
hit the Fiend Griefing
And
and
Canada, yeah.
yeah, that's Canadian.
there's 3 minutes left.
All right. Well, Fiend Griffin wasn't that good right now, so that's not a bad target for Themis.
Right. Okay. Well.
We'll reveal that information
Yeah,
when we talk about the poll
we'll
later.
talk about that later, yeah. Okay. Whoa. Wiretap. Bit of tire wap. I
Yeah.
love that. I love that card.
Tire whap.
Yeah. Whenever me and my friends we played hat format, one of us would play like Sanctum. We play wiretap, and then the other one is tire wap. So if you wiretap a wiretap, it's a tire wap.
Okay.
What? It's what it's called.
It just I don't know why it just sounds adorable. It's a
Yeah.
tire whap.
It's a tire wap. Yeah. Because then you definitely know you're getting your morale tag. It's like it's a tire wap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Honestly, you can ask Chicago, seriously. Called it tire
Ooh.
wap.
And there is a Swap Frog.
That's a pretty
Wow, and then the
Oh.
chain disappears
I
right
was,
away.
I was like, wow, that's a
Yeah.
good move, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Chain this.
As we say, it still gets the Paleozoic back, which isn't that bad, but wow, that
Yeah.
hurts.
Still, I know which one I'd rather keep.
Yeah. He's taking a look at it, and
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I think he's asking again if Banshees from Man Grave, that might be going on. But
Maybe. Well, does he have another swap frog in hand?
I don't think so.
No, he does not.
No.
Maybe he's asking if it needs to chain directly to the summon or something. That's what I can see happening.
I mean, does he have?
Or maybe he's asking.
White
Okay,
tap.
yeah, it gets wire tapped
Yeah,
anyway.
he can do it. So
That's a non-English wire tap. What is wire tap in Italian?
microspia.
Microspia.
Yeah, which is
it
like spy. Like so, it's more of a related to the picture.
microspy, like a
Micro spy. Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it means.
I can't do tire. I don't know how to do tire app in Italian. How would you do that?
It's not so easy, but yeah.
Microspia, and then what else? What would it be?
Spia micro.
Spia micro,
Spia micro, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
Sychromere?
Spiro. Yeah, Spiromia. Spiromia. Spiromia.
Spiromia.
Yeah.
Spiromia is pretty fair. Yeah.
Microspia. Spia.
Spiromia.
Spiromia. Okay, good. I'm glad I know that now.
So when you're playing only using Italian with your friends.
Yeah. Well, when me and Martello
You can
need to
now
play,
say it, yeah.
Next time I play wiretap.
In a wire trap, you will say that.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're into time right now. So we can see that's why he used the Canadian on Swap Frog. But now he needs to deal with the Canadian as well, which is done with another Canadian. So as
Which-
simple as it gets.
We just got a result from the other table. Daniela Stella wins.
Wow, so he was able to actually come back from the first game
Yeah.
loss. Good for him.
Yeah. He also took out Jackie
Yeah, he did in the last round.
last round of Swiss.
Okay, so
What's occurring here, Marcello?
Hmm?
What's
going on?
What's happening here?
yeah, I mean, Themis is really pushing hard because he wants to deal some damage. They're into timeout right now,
Yeah.
and he's thinking about shailing his face down Olinoides or
Yeah.
some other cards to the Canadian so that he doesn't get more special summon later on when he uses them.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing. So
Well, someone just.
yeah, someone probably won.
exploded.
Yeah.
I hope they're okay.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like they're okay.
Okay, more chains. Nothing too surprising.
Yeah.
Let's see if Themis has more. No, doesn't look like it. So it's gonna resolve and
or is it?
Oh, no, maybe there is.
Exceed called on dimensional barrier.
yeah.
Judges on point there.
Definitely.
This is the most votes we've ever had in a straw poll.
It actually is. Okay, who's gonna win here?
I think Enguerran is ahead right now.
You think so?
Yeah.
He doesn't have much stuff, but he's got a
Yeah,
lot
but
of traps
now
engraved.
he's gonna have 2 Paleozoic on the field, and Temiz is gonna have 2 face down monsters because Canada is also going face down at the end
Yeah.
of the chain. So,
Yeah.
does he have anything left in hand? I think so. Only 1 card, yeah. Alien Surely, I believe. But he doesn't have any real trap against the Totally Awesome. So
No.
it's gonna be a close one. I don't know.
Resolution.
But yeah, right now I'd rather be in Enguerran's spot. So
Yeah. Unless he flips over Desert Sunlight.
okay, so yeah, they both don't have much. They are left top decking, and it's gonna be a timeout war. So
Yeah.
One.
And now that we're in the top 32, the timeout procedure actually has changed. There's
Yeah.
2 less turns.
that's quite relevant here. This time he's only gonna have 1 more turn to deal damage. So let's see what he picks up. Lost Wind? Okay. Just thinking about it. Yeah. This is definitely totally awesome, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Themis is in not that bad of a position right now again. Because he's going to be able to protect his life points, definitely.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
it's basically an attrition war. Whoever is going to be able to deal some damage is going to win the game. As obvious as it gets, but they are both going to have some Canadians and some traps. So that's far from being simple.
Well, you know what? Who can you see winning here?
Um,
Because that totally awesome just sat there. It does not seem like it's gonna get through too much. But if it does start being able to grind through those trap cards,
yeah, the thing is that he doesn't
Themis.
have any Watermost engraved right now. So Totally Awesome is essentially negate a card and steal it, which is still good, but
yeah,
quite not that powerful compared to its full potential.
yeah,
So Themis has a few ways he can do this. Something he can do, and just like Totembeer in the last round, he can use Dynamiscus, and if Totally Awesome has to negate it, because you have to negate it, he's not gonna have to discard. So that's quite relevant.
yeah.
But then you give a Dynamiscus to your opponent, so it depends what you want to do. But right now, I can see Themis actually being in a better position.
He's going for Canadia on
Yeah.
the.
I think I'd rather use the Dynamiscus, to be honest, for the reason that I said.
Maybe he's gonna chain the Dynamistress.
But yeah, Totally Awesome tributes itself as a cost.
Ah, sorry, yes,
So
of course.
you can't do that unless he chooses to chain a Paleozoic and just let it go through, which is also a possibility. It depends what he wants to do.
What would you do in this situation?
You probably have to negate. What does he have left? I think a Lost Wind in hand and Lost Wind in hand. And what's the set card? Oh, another Lost Wind. Oh, that's not good.
I thought
Uh,
Lean
No, that's
Yeah,
Thames.
Lost-
No,
Lost
Lianchale
Wind.
is in Themis end.
Yeah, he's got
That's the-
lost wind on both.
And another Lost
set.
Wind, yeah.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying Themis is ahead right now. Yeah, as I said, it's probably better not to negate with Totally, and that's what he's doing. Because then you get to attack into Swap Frog or the set Canadia from Themis.
Yeah.
And let's see, he's hitting the swap.
Yeah, probably a better move because then he doesn't
Yeah,
get
yeah,
swap effect.
Okay, so 2 Lost Winds against a lot of cards from Themis, because whenever he's gonna use a Lost Wind, Themis is gonna be able to summon a Paleozoic back. So good thing that can happen though is the using Lost Wind in the damage step. Because as a reminder, you can't chain Paleozoics in damage step.
Yeah.
So that's the way I can see this Lost Wind actually putting in some work.
Yeah.
It's usually just counter straps and things. Well, things that say that they can be activated in damage
Yeah.
step, counter straps, and anything that alters attack and defense.
Exactly.
Or spell speed 2 monster effects, which negate an activation.
There you go.
Okay, so
You're on it.
Sorry, that was
You're on it.
that was my judge reaction. That just kind of rolls off
Boom.
the end of the tongue.
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, totally awesome. Not much defense. Not awesome defense at all.
Yeah.
So it's not totally awesome. It's awesome in attack mode.
And Themis doesn't take the risk. He doesn't want to push for life points. He just destroyed the Totally Awesome and he's now in Memphis 2. So there is no way you'll actually deal damage.
Has he been told that he only has 3 turns? Surely you must know.
I think he knows. He's
Yeah,
not his
if you're in
first.
the top cut, yeah, it's
Yeah.
you're not your
Surely.
first rodeo.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta hope that these guys know that.
I mean,
He drew
yeah.
a solemn warning.
Lost Wind.
Enguerran drew Solemn Warning.
Is this in
Yeah.
the end phase? Okay, yeah.
No,
Oh, no,
uh,
no, in the
no,
draw phase. Okay.
Themis. Themis drew a solemn warning. for
Yeah,
Tem.
Themis has the solemn warning, but that's not really great right now. You don't want to pay 2,000 life points.
No. This may be maybe the first match that we have. I don't think have we ever had a match on stream that went to sudden death?
No. I don't think we actually have.
I don't think so.
I don't remember one. Wow, this really is a weekend for firsts.
Okay, so now they are discussing a little bit what to do. He's using Lost Wind in the end phase, which is also quite surprising. I don't see why he wouldn't want to just wait the draw phase, because maybe he's bluffing some good trap set. But yeah, doesn't really matter. The thing is, Themis is actually risking to lose
Mm-hmm.
with this Lost Wind if it resolves, because Totally Awesome attack would be halved, and that's 100 life points difference if any Paleozoic gets to attack it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a rough way to go if that's the case.
Just by that 100 life points.
Yeah,
that'd be terrible.
Wow, it's quite a close one.
yes, incredibly close.
But it's probably a good thing that Themis didn't attack.
Yeah.
Doesn't Themis... This draw is kind of important, but... Okay, yeah, Totally Awesome is still negated, so it doesn't matter.
Oh
Because
yeah,
Lost
it's
Wind...
negated forever.
Yeah, Lost Wind negates forever.
Is
so-
it halved forever?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's really
It's
rare.
halved forever and negated
Yeah,
forever.
that's a great card.
Wow.
Wow, and he draws the swap frog. That's incredible draw.
I don't think that Themis is going to be able to survive this.
He actually can't, because if he decides to negate with Totally Awesome,
Mm-hmm.
then he's gonna attack Canadian to Canadian, damage step, Lost Wind,
Yeah.
and goodbye.
Yeah.
So let's see. There is not much he can do, because the thing is, he only has a Deinamiscus, which no cards in hand, I believe. And
What does Lost Wind say? Is it just negate that monster's effect?
Yeah.
it
okay,
says...
that monster has its effect negated.
yeah, and halves his attack.
Okay, well then, yeah, it can't even negate with Totally Awesome.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you can try to negate by tributing, so that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
so that you don't have a weaker monster on board.
Yeah.
But it doesn't resolve, yeah.
I think right now you just attack into Totally Awesome. And
Yeah,
then
the
pass,
thing,
this
is,
is
the
the
thing
last
about
turn.
Totally Awesome, yeah, exactly. But it's not that bad that you will get the grave effect, so Deinamiscus then becomes relevant again. But Themis is looking in a quite a bad spot right now. Oh, XYZ is brave here.
Yeah. Well, still, if you can't strike him.
I know.
We've got confirmation that this is the last turn.
Yeah, it obviously is.
Interesting.
Opabinia?
Just not attacking.
Oh my god, Opabinia is super risky. Because
Yeah.
Opabinia, Themis actually summoned the Paleozoics. So how does Enguerran win?
Why didn't he just attack and damage
I
step
think
Lost Wind?
he's now actually risking to lose the game. Because
Yeah. Are we missing something? Surely you can just attack and lost wins.
no, you can attack. I mean, he's playing around some traps, but you can just attack and win 100%. The thing is, how do you win now? I'm pretty sure Tamiz has at least like you can see the Canadian grave, and I'm sure he has another one.
Just those who aren't aware, if they end with both the same life points, then we continue the game until and each end phase is when we will compare. So the end of each turn is when we will compare life points. Whoever has the lowest loses. So whoever has higher wins. Yeah.
Wow.
Even if you played like Diane Keto, the Cure Master right now, you would win.
Yeah. I'm in tension right now because this is
this is crazy.
this is crazy. Like
he
literally,
could have just attacked.
yeah, attacked and that's game. All they need to do. And now
He's trying to extend.
I don't see how he wins now. Like
He's just trying to extend here. Does he have another trap card? Yeah, he has last
Yeah,
wind.
but the thing is, when you
He's gonna
activate a
have
trap
blocked,
card,
yeah.
he
Yeah,
gets
block.
the priority to
Yeah.
summon. So how do you summon anything? So the only thing is if Tamiz only has a Paleozoic grave, but I'm pretty sure he has more than one because he had a lot going on before.
Yeah.
So let's see if he checks. Yeah, he does have a second one. I saw only know this.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Very
Wow.
strange. There must be some plan here for Enguerran.
I can't see it. If he does, maybe. I think he's just gonna stall, maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna
we are in
pass.
sudden
Wow.
death.
that's super.
Okay.
I'm wondering if Peter is prepared.
One?
They're just T.
I mean, it doesn't really
T.
matter. Yeah.
We're in time.
He's unprepared. He's unprepared.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Abort.
Wow.
Okay, we've never had a match in sudden death. So our timing has malfunctioned, so we no longer have a flashcard to show you. So yeah, just to go over this again, guys. So if anyone ends their turn with less life points, they lose right now. That's how this works.
So Tammy's solemn warning is not
That's
quite the card
yeah.
you want to
I
use.
I would not even set it for just in case I accidentally flipped it over.
Fake trap in response to a summon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fake trap is the one that forces
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
activation.
Yeah, I
Wow.
think there's a people in chat here saying that he's playing around Storming Mirror Force in this last turn, but you
Right.
don't play around Storming Mirror Force in
The thing
turn
is
3 of
that,
time.
yeah, even if he has Storming Mirror Force, he's not winning. Like, cause what does Thames do afterwards? You get to bring back a Paleozoic and you have Ronin Toadin, so you can go into an XYZ.
Yeah.
So Storming literally did nothing. And now he's in a strange situation, because Thames can't win at the moment, because he has
Neither
no
player
way.
can.
Yeah, but
Well,
Enguerran could, and now he can't anymore. So that's
Yeah.
we could stay here for a lot of time. Let's see. Okay,
So he's
Paleozoic is
gonna-
back. I think Enguerran is risking it. Another one. Yeah, if he doesn't have a third one, then Enguerran gets it. I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah. So time is done.
You can chain one of his face downs.
Yeah, but if it depends on what he got. But let's see what he has.
That's what he has on the table right now. He has Lean Cholia, he has Canadia, he has Dynamistress, he has Compulse, all of this stuff. He can summon and use to block
The
his...
thing is that if he chains totally awesome to Lost Wind, which was the last trap, he doesn't get to summon the Paleozoic and he's still in the game.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he...
He's
I don't know.
thinking. He's
What
thinking.
does Enguerran has in his hand?
Yeah, he does it. He does it. He
He
tributes
does
to
that,
totally
yeah,
awesome.
exactly. So well played, Themis. And what does he has in hand? Dimensional Barrier. So yeah, it was like, this is game and this is not game. So Enguerran
So now he takes the Lost Wind.
Yeah,
Both of those back rows get popped to fill up Themis' graveyard.
Enguerran wasn't really doing his calculation right, because he didn't consider that Total Awesome can still be used to disrupt the chain. And
Yeah.
now Themis has quite a significant board. Wow. Enguerran had
Yeah.
this in his pocket,
The
and
Lost-
now he's...
he needs to give him the Lost Wind.
No, okay, Total Awesome is negated by Lost Wind.
Ah, sorry.
So it doesn't
sorry,
resolve,
yes.
it's only activated.
But so Canadia still, Canadia still is
No,
affected.
now he's done. Because, I mean, still, Themis needs to deal some damage, but now he can XYZ, he's free
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
And Enguerran is basically giving him the chance for no reason, because...
Yeah, I think Themis also has Compulse set. So
No, I think that's Warning, the last card.
No,
okay.
it's
I see Compulse. No, he has
Yeah,
Warning in
it's
hand. He
Compulse.
didn't set Warning. He has a Compulse.
Ah, okay, yes, Compulse. Wow.
He could win.
Downward Magician.
Yeah, I mean, Downward's pretty scary right now.
I mean,
Yeah,
now
it's
he
quite
plays
scary.
Dimensional Barrier, though. So I would...
I think you have to Compulse out of this.
Yeah,
Wait
yeah,
till
yeah, yeah.
you pass Compulse.
You're gonna summon a... I mean, you don't have to summon a Paleozoic right now, actually. It depends. You can. Doesn't really matter. You are gonna...
100% you summon a Paleozoic right now. You
Yeah.
have to stop him from
Yeah,
summoning.
of course you summon a Paleozoic. But then you're gonna switch the lower-ed Paleozoic, because you can see one is turned upside down because
Yeah.
you got Lost Wind. So you definitely want to put that in defense, because no reason to lose the game to that. And then what's gonna happen is he's definitely gonna compose the downward next turn.
100%. You have to. I would pass though. I would allow.
Yeah,
allow him
you have to put the Canadian defense, because otherwise you lose the game. So if you, because otherwise you compose the downward, he gets a Paleozoic back and attacks over the lowered one, and you lost. So
Yeah.
that's what happens. Oh, Swap Frog is, yeah, doesn't really do much right now, but
No.
he will have later.
But even if he has Compulse, yeah, if he plays Compulse, gets back one of his things, he can still exceed into Totally Awesome, just attack for game. Over
Yeah,
any
but
of
in the
them.
battle phase, he's gonna compose. He's not gonna compose him if he's one. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So now he
course.
takes back Swap, yeah, turns that to death, and go.
Yeah.
Wow,
has to.
this game is intense.
Yeah. he has to. So he has to Compulse in battle phase here.
Yeah,
He has to.
Let's see. We will wait for what
No
happens,
question.
and then compulsing battle phase has to do it. He gets a Paleozoic back. He'll probably attack into the defense position, Canada, and we'll see what happens. What a game!
Yeah, that's pretty special.
Yeah, compulse.
Compulse. We were just talking about
Yeah,
Compulse.
compulse.
Yeah, that's a coincidence.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So Compulse. Yeah, of course he gets a Paleozoic back. He's gonna be able to take down the defense position Canada, but then he just passes, right? And then Themis makes
I mean,
anything.
no, he can XYZ. I don't know. Now he will attack into the Canada, and Memphis to go for a couple of XYZs. Like he can go into a Totally Awesome, for example. And the
Yeah.
game is not over yet.
Well, but surely he can just exceed into like anything.
Yeah, he can do a lot of stuff, but I don't know. I don't want to call it over.
It's hard
yet.
to say. It's still hard to say.
Yeah, I mean,
If
time
it-
is now is.
As long as why is Enguerran not attacking that Canada? That's huge. If
I don't
he doesn't.
know. Maybe he's
He
afraid
really
of
needs to.
something. I don't think you should be.
You
so-
can't be afraid at this point. You're in sudden death.
Yeah, you have to attack. I don't know what he's thinking right now.
Well, he's doing to reckless greed, which doesn't really help him.
Yeah, it's not what you want to
Not
see right now.
No, you need cards that are gonna cause something to happen right now.
Oh, he does forget to attack over Canada.
Oh, that's
Wow,
huge.
that's
Doesn't that mean he can go get Sky Cavalry?
Yeah, no, he can get whatever now. Like,
He makes Totally Awesome and Sky Cavalry.
yeah, the thing is that Totally Awesome is gonna get a dupe prog, and you have to attack the dupe prog first. But you can just make 2 big XYZ, and that's it. So that's
Very
huge.
just ended.
'Cause yeah, now he's gonna get the dupe,
No, you know what? Warning the Totally Awesome.
and you die.
Yeah,
No?
you
Or
lose
is
the
the
turn
new
phase.
rule at the end
it's
of the
the
turn?
end phase. It's
Oh,
during the
okay,
end
so they
phase we
changed
check
it.
the life
It's
points.
not actually first
Yes,
blood.
look, here we go. Warning
Okay.
the effect.
Yeah, I thought it was
Then
first
just
blood.
And then attack.
overlay into
Yeah.
stuff. Well, first you go into Totally Awesome, just
Yeah,
in
yeah,
case.
yeah.
Just in case,
Wow.
and then just attack.
Wow, what a
That's
game.
it. So he's on 6,000 right now, but he
Yeah.
doesn't lose until the end phase.
Okay.
It's at the end phase you check the life points.
Yeah, because initially it wasn't like this.
Yes,
so they changed it.
correct.
And
It was a while ago now, about a year ago.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Yep, that's
totally
the
awesome.
totally awesome.
And then just attacks everything.
Swing, swing, swing. Oh,
And
twin
twist,
twister.
Just in case.
Oh. And it changed. And
Okay.
He doesn't care, whatever.
Doesn't
handshake.
matter. Really doesn't matter.
And
Just
shake.
negate and then negate it and then.
Wow.
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 Whoa.
Wow.
Okay, that is
Wow.
crazy.
Hmm.
That is absolutely crazy. Okay, let's
Whew.
talk about this a little bit in our